I hope you are all doing well. So today I'm going to do a video in English, as requested many of you, and I'm going to do it about a little town that I visited this summer in Ireland. It's called Sligo. So you are there, but here is my screen where I have Google Maps, my notes for what to tell you during this video. So bear with me. I'm going to tell you like tourist information about this little nice town. So how to reach it? Well, there is a little airport apparently in Sligo, not too far from the town center. So that's an option, but then I don't know from where you can grab a flight to go to Sligo because it's really very small airport. Otherwise, of course, you can go there by car, so driving, or by train. Disclaimer, as always, the things I'm going to tell you are based on my experience, what I've seen there. Take in consideration that I only stayed there for a few days, really literal few days, and the weather was not very kind with me, so I didn't manage to do a lot of things, but anyways, it's nice, it's worth it to go there if you want to go somewhere quiet. So I personally went there by train. From Dublin, there is a relatively quick train, more or less. It's a really nice journey from Dublin. It gives you the opportunity to explore a little bit the landscape of Ireland, see how green it is. Really, there is a lot of countryside, really nice, a lot of nice rivers, a lot of nice lakes, which are called in Irish, I think, spelled Lough. I think it's pronounced Lauch, something like that. These are like the nice lakes that you will see along the way. It's about 3 hours, 3 hours and a half trip by train. Really nice, really quiet. You will travel along also other little nice town, like for instance Mullingar, Longford, Boyle. And the nice thing is that the train will go also along some of these little lakes. If Dublin is located on the east coast of Ireland, Sligo is located on the west coast, so it's on the Atlantic. One thing to remember if you go there, this is an advice I received and I'm going to pass it on to you. It's really useful. The weather can be awful, as in rainy and changing. I mean, one day I was there, literally the weather changed like 7 times in one day, literally. So there were like rain showers for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then it was all gone, and then the sun came out. It was amazing. So be prepared, be equipped. In that sense, if you have the opportunity to go there by car, of course, it's a bit handier because you don't have to relate to public transport. Not that you can relate to them. I honestly, personally, didn't have any issue with train or with bus when I was there. But it's handier because, you have the car. So if it's going to rain, then you can always drive somewhere else or refuge yourself in your car. So Sligo is a nice little town. It has it gives you a really nice Irish vibe. So the center is really nice, and actually I was really surprised, to be honest, because I knew the town was relatively small, but actually the town center is not that small for me, I think, as in there are a lot of nice little tiny roads where you can walk by, and there are quite a lot of nice cafes, little restaurants, little shops also. If you're traveling from a bigger city, for instance from Dublin, you will immediately see the differences in prices, as in the prices are quite lower in Sligo. So there are a few nice little things that you can see. And Sligo Abbey is certainly one of the most interesting, but again, you have to relate a little bit on the weather, I'm afraid. It's all outside. I think there is probably a little part inside. It's really mainly ruins of the abbey, which is really nice. I mean, from an architectural point of view, it's really, really nice. It was a medieval church. And then I personally visited Sligo County Museum. Also really nice. You can understand and learn a little bit more of the history, the area, and of the town. It's located actually near what was a church, so near a former church. And I remember because I was walking there and I saw this church, and so I thought, okay, this looks like a nice medieval church. Maybe I'll go to visit it. But actually, I said it's a former church because it's actually nowadays the public library of Sligo, and I think this is something really, really nice, because from the outside I started to see all these books inside the building. So It's really cute. Then otherwise what I would suggest you do is simply stroll in the town center. I did quite a few renovation in one part of the town center, not too far from the county museum actually. There is a nice square, even some public plots. The nice thing is that it's located on the other side of the river. Now there is a river that goes in the center of Sligo. It's nice because you'll see this square or nice little cafe. Town center itself is not located directly on the Atlantic Ocean, as in there is this river town center, but then the other water part, so to speak, is a little sort of bay before the ocean, and then there is the open ocean actually. So one thing that you can do from Sligo, and I would recommend you doing, is taking the bus. There is a public bus that goes from Sligo to Strandhill. Now Strandhill is actually located on the ocean directly. So that's really, really nice because you see the ocean. It was the first time for me to see any ocean, the Atlantic Ocean in this case. So I personally was really emotional when I saw it because, I don't know, it felt so nice, it felt so clean, so open, so big. I don't know, it was really nice. Trip by bus from Sligo to Strandhill. Strandhill is also really nice. It's about 20 minutes. So it's not too far, but it's nice because you see a little bit of the surrounding, etc. You can arrive to Strandhill, where there is also a beach, actually. So Strandhill, I think it's still part of the town of Sligo. It's still in the county of Sligo because Ireland is divided into counties. For instance, Dublin is in County Dublin, then you have County Kildare, for instance. So in Strandhill, you can go to the beach, you can have a walk on the beach, you'll see quite a lot of surfers. So if you are into surfing or you just started surfing, you want to learn how to surf, they say this is a really great place to start to learn surfing. Why is that? Because, well, you are on the ocean, there are waves, but the waves are not too high, they're not too big, so they're not too difficult to manage, and there are different schools, surfing schools, right in front of the beach, so it's easily done then. As I'm talking about the Strandhill beach, another thing I wanted to tell you about the weather in general in Sligo is not only how it changes, it's relatively rainy. When I went there, I had one day when it was raining the whole day, and I didn't want to stay in my Airbnb for the whole day. Because I wanted to explore, to see things. At one point in the afternoon, early afternoon, I say, okay, I'm gonna keep myself for the rain. I'm gonna just go out. I was drenched with water, but there you go. Then I refuge myself in a nice pub. So it's windy. This is another thing. And this is something that I noticed, especially when I went to Strandhill, because then, of course, you are on the open ocean. So, of course, you will feel the wind even more. But it's relatively strong. I wanted myself to have a walk along the beach because there is not only the walk along the beach, then you can do a little bit of a round tour all along the coast, and behind Strandhill there is a nice high hill where you can walk on, so there are for sure nice hiking opportunities, but then it was too windy and it was honestly cold even if it was August, so there you go. So in Strandhill, I'm going to start telling you which places I will suggest you to eat well. I had really good food, to be honest, when I was there, but in Sligo as well, of course. So in Strandhill, there is a really nice, how can I call it? It's a cafe, it's a little restaurant, it's nice. It's called Honesty Farm. They actually have a farm. I think they have two probably. It's really nice. I went there to have my first Irish breakfast, which is I'd say it's similar to the British breakfast. It was almost an Irish breakfast in the sense that there wasn't everything. From the outside it looks really nice already, and they have really good food, savory, sweet, and not only that, because it's a farm, they have very good products, their own products actually. They also have a little shop where you can buy not only their products but really good products, like organic products as well. And then you can have a good ice cream and also a crepe. Mammy Johnston is really famous, this place. It's right in front of the beach, basically. So that's also really nice. I had the ice cream. I have to say it wasn't too bad, the gelato that I had. And the crepes were really nice. I just had the time to buy my ice cream, I went out and then it started to rain, like, I don't know, but this only lasted, I swear, for like 10 minutes and then it was all gone. Then, as far as places to eat, I know it's not really typical, but I wanted to have sushi. Susy, Sligo. It's in the town center. It's really nice. Also, the atmosphere is really nice. The staff was really friendly. And the sushi I had there was really, really good. Honestly, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. Also, I know it's not typical, but I wanted to have a slice of pizza the evening I arrived because I was tired. So there is Roberto. This is a little place. They have only few seatings, really. I didn't have a pizza. I think I had a garlic bread. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. The pizza also looked relatively nice. So I think they have a wood oven also. For a good pub, I would suggest you the Railway Bar. It's called the Railway Bar and Lincoln Sligo. It's really handy actually because it's right in front of the train station. So I myself went there before going to hop on my train. It's nice. I think they do, if you go in the evening, they do some music also sometimes, but the building is actually really nice. I think it's like a historical building or something. I had fish and chips and it was really good. Then if you want to have coffee, a little pastry or something, there is a Milligram Cafe. So this is also really nice. It's really cozy. If you want to have a good brunch, I would recommend you going to Dock 84, which is not too far from the train station. It should be like 10 minutes by walking probably. So this is it for this video. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you found Sligo interesting. It's as I said, it's a really nice, cozy little typical Irish town. So I would recommend you going there if you're looking for something like that. If you like this video, remember to drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and you can contribute to my channel on Ko-Fi and or Patreon. The links are on the description as always. Let me know if you visited Sligo, if there are other towns in Ireland that you visited. And yes, so thank you so much. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.